just going to annoy the neighbours just once. Oh, that was nice. Okay, we're done. Hey people, so we are out today doing something a little bit different. We are taking out a CBR1000RR Fireblade, 2008 model. I've just bought this bike, but not for me. I did purchase it. It is in my name, but it's not my bike. This bike will be going overseas to my good friend who's been looking for a nice bike, and I think after many hours surfing online night after night, looking in various countries, we found the bike that he was really looking for. So I went up to Luton. I'm still in first gear, by the way, this whole journey. I went up to Luton to have a look at this one in person. I took my bike up there. I did a walk around video. I showed it to him online. He was very happy with it. We are going to chuck a right here. And 20 miles an hour. And yeah, I couldn't find anything wrong with it. I wanted to take it for a test ride there, but they said they couldn't because of the area that the store, the warehouse was at. So I've brought it down. I've got my insurance cover me for 1 day, and we've got all the paperwork on the bike now, and I'm just putting it for its paces and making sure it's not gonna go over 110 degrees. The electric fans come on at 100, which is great. Just naturally riding it as you would. You can hear that electric fan. I think it might be catching on a cable tie or something. I'm going to have to check that. I'm going to strip all the fairings off and have a proper look at it before we export it, because if we need to buy any parts for it, it's a lot cheaper here. Okay, so let's have a quick look what this bike's all about. Fuck me, this is mental. I'm not even opening the throttle on this. I can't hold on, the seat's too slippery. I want to turn left here. The seat's really slippery on this damn thing. It sounds nice though. No lights coming on, the temperature's absolutely fine, it's dropping down. So yeah, I think this is a nice bike, to be honest. He's going to have fun on this. I think that burning's coming from that truck. It's probably running like red diesel or something. But yeah, you're not going to be able to open this bike up in the city though. Especially the city where it's going. It's a bit too what's the word? A bit too naughty. There's a nice left-hand turn here. Let's see how it handles the corners. Oh, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. A little 650 there. No hands, it's level as anything. It's not trying to pull to one side or wobbling or anything like that. Yeah, I think we got a good one, mate. I think we got a good one. Well, you got a good one. You've got a nice one. I've got a nice one too, but mine's green. Yeah, it's that car that smells. Look. Brakes on this are nice for an old bike. They're nice. I'm going to chuck a left here, I think. It does take a little bit getting used to. It's very different. It's a very different feel compared to a sports tourer. So I feel that on this, it wants me to counter steer a bit more than the sports tourer does. I feel that it wants to, it definitely wants to lay down, but you have to make it lay down, if you know what I mean. So your body positioning needs to be right. Not that I can do it on that corner with things like that, but it likes you to steer, but if you counter steer, that's when it will lean you over. Whereas on my Z1000SX, when you try and go around a corner, it doesn't try and turn the front wheel, where this does. This will try and turn the front wheel the way you're going. I can feel it already, and I have to, if the car weren't coming here and it was a clear corner, I would have had to push left down to get the bike to lean. It is fast. It's double R. I mean, of course it's fast. What am I talking about? But it is a lot faster than mine. I'm not going to pull out there because I don't know what this truck's doing. I will go after this truck though. Yeah, it is. It is nice. In the summer though, your nuts are going to get a bit warm, mate, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, I don't know if it's because I'm not relaxed enough because it's a new bike I'm riding, but God, I am hunched over here. I do feel it in the back of my neck already, and it's not even been 10-15 minutes, and I never feel pain in the back of my neck on mine or the wife's. It is a bit right, so no hands on it. Yeah, it does what it's supposed to do at 2 miles an hour. Slow maneuver, doesn't stall. It's got some acceleration in first. It is in miles an hour, this clock, by the way, so as you know, 50 miles an hour is 80 kilometers. I think my butt crack's showing because I didn't tuck my t-shirt in. Trying to get my feet up on these side stands is so different compared to the Kawasaki Z1000. So I'm going to take it to the Tesco's just up here. It goes, mate, it goes. I don't want to, there's a big old police unit on the right hand side here, so I don't want to flag up any issues. Right, I don't know if this has got a quick shifter on it, so I'm going to quickly check. It does have a quick shifter. It doesn't have a gear indicator though. So it's like mine. You kind of have to guess what gear you're in by the sound of the engine and the revs. I've already checked everything in here. Neutral, there we go. Indicators, everything works on the indicators. I've already checked the front and back of these anyway. I checked the lights, I checked the horn, I checked everything while I was up there. So we should be in a good position. God, it's a bit jumpy, the old throttle though. I guess it's the super sports, you've got to get used to it, right? But you can tell you have to counter steer with this. You can tell it's a super sports. Brakes are good. Right, let's just go in here and have a little look at it for you, have a little walk around. Okay, neutral, there we go, side stand down. Okay, so what temperature we got at the moment? 75 degrees, so about 90 is when you can start revving the nuts out your bike. You probably know that already. I'm just going to tuck myself in because I don't want to expose my arse crack to the world, because I am. Your feet pegs on this are bloody high, mate, compared to what I'm used to. So anyway, let's have a walk around the bike quickly. CBR1000RR exhaust. What I'm hearing might be the baffle here, or it could be loose clamp here. So I'll get up on some paddock stands and have a look at that. I can't feel, I don't want to touch it because I'll burn my hand. No, it sounds like it's here. It's the baffle inside here. But everything else on it is pretty good. These are the marks we know about. We can get some frame, carbon frames on there. I'm hoping that these are not covering any dinks, but I don't think they are. I think this was purely just to look at the front wheel. And there's one on the other side as well. You got here. If you wanted dual headlights on this, there is a conversion you can do from Retrofit Labs. I've done that on mine because these older models come with a single headlight. You got your tank grips on there already, so these are nice and they're going to stop you sliding off. 84 degrees, 6 more degrees, and we'll give it a little rev and see what you think. Because I can't really rev it on the streets, unfortunately. But it seems to be going into all of the gears nicely. And I'll get it up on the paddock stands when I get a chance and give it a really good look over for you. But 90 degrees. That is going to 5,000 revs, mate. And to be honest, you redline at 13. So I think you can imagine how much of a beast this is going to be. It's definitely going to be a bit of a head turner. That needs to be cleaned and re-greased. I'm going to take this off for you and have a look at the small sprocket. It's this part here, because there's usually a load of gunk in that needs to be done, so I'll do that. You can see in the pressure on here, there's no build up of pressure on there. You've got the electric fans. They should come on around about 130 sitting here. But we can test that out a little bit later on, make sure everything's working as it should. But at the moment, no lights on the dashboard. 1,629 miles, so we've done 1 mile on it so far. Yeah, and we're good. We're good. Brake reservoir's good. You should have a under there, that side. This one's good. I can see your rad tank just under here. Looks like there's enough water in there as well. So yeah, I think you're good, mate. I think you've got a good one. Just need to look after it now. Oh, here, I just heard something. You should be able to see now, the electric fan is now on. I don't know if the camera picks it up. So when we get over 100 degrees, that electric fan comes on. I can hear it, and it should stabilise the temperature at 100. Should never go over 110, even in really hot conditions. You can see the temperature's dropping already. This bike gets the hottest when it's stationary. So when you're riding, you've got the air coming in, obviously like a car, it cools it down. But stationary, that electric fan's doing a great job. That temperature's dropping. So mate, you are good. You are good. We can go. Is it this way? No, I've got to go over there. We can go back now because we are good. I'm just seeing if it's yeah, mate, you're gonna like this. It's fine. Nothing wrong with this bike. Lovely jubbly all the way home. Let's lock it up, cool it down, put a cover over it, and get ready for the summer. I just hope you're going to let me have a go at it when I come over. I'm sure you will. Tyres are cold, so I don't want to lean it too much. You do need to counter steer with this bike though. Balance is quite nice on it. But you're going to take it over some speed bumps, just to make sure that I don't hear any nasty bangs and knocks. It is against the law in England to pass someone at a set of traffic lights when there are white zigzag lines. Not that anyone else, this guy to the left of me, look, he's just, these mopeds, L-plates mopeds, Jesus, they're everywhere. And they are a pain in the bloody arse, I'll tell you that much. Should know that. I wasn't meant to bib him, I was meant to cancel my indicators, but we know the horn works now. That exhaust does sound nice. I don't know if I could get used to this riding position. I mean, it's not that bad, but it is, I couldn't ride this bike to Macedonia, mate. No chance. I can already feel it in the back of my neck. I'm too old for this shit. Okay, that van's coming across. Right, where can we quickly take this just for a little? I know where I'll take it. I'm going to go just down the back roads and up the A127. I just want to make sure it doesn't go over that 105 degrees. Should be fine. Until then, I wish you a safe ride.